How was your weekend? ¿Qué tal el fin de semana? Was it good?
Good, very good.
Okay, that's perfect. Great. All right, let me see. Claudia's right here. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to this English class. Okay, perfect. Let me. How was your weekend? ¿Qué tal el fin de semana? All right, good. So welcome everybody. Bienvenidos. Hello, Claudia. Good evening. Hello, hello. All right, perfect. Hi. How are you, Claudia?
Fine.
Fine.
And you?
Okay, I'm great. Thank you. Very good.
Oh.
All right. Good. Bien, chicos, bienvenidos a aquellas personas que nos están observando en YouTube también. Bienvenidos a todos. Ya saben que este curso es completamente gratuito. Y bueno, ya estamos llegando a la parte final del curso también. Estamos terminando nuestras clases este sábado, ¿ok? Este sábado es la última clase del curso. Y bueno, si no pudieron aprovecharlo todo, igual tienen las grabaciones en nuestro canal de YouTube, ¿ok? Así que allí también pueden descargar el material. Sí, es completamente gratis, no tienen que pagar absolutamente nada, ¿vale? Entonces, hello Amaranta, good evening. How are you?
Fine.
Hi, hello, how are you?
Fine.
Fine, okay, that's great. Very good. Excellent. Okay. Great, ladies. Muy bien. Bienvenidas a esta clase. Bienvenidos a todos aquellos que se conectan por YouTube también. Entonces, hoy vamos a trabajar la sesión número 18, ¿ok? Y vamos a ver de qué trata la sesión número 18, ¿sí? Let me share the file with all of you. Here we go. Let me see. All right. This is the slides. Okay. Where is it? Okay, can you confirm if you can see my screen, please, guys? Can you see my screen? Yeah? Can you see it? ¿Se puede observar la pantalla? Please.
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
All
teacher.
right. Thank you. Very good. Okay, ladies. So what is the name of the session for today? What's the name of the session for today? Let me see. What's the name of today's session? What is it, guys? What's the name of today's session, Claudia?
Before they were stars.
Exactly. Before they were stars. All right. Before they were stars. Claudia, can you ask the question to Gemma Gomez, please? Can you ask her the question, please?
Hello, Gemma. What's the name of today's session?
Hi, Claudia. Before they were stars.
Okay. Before they were stars. Now, Gemma, you ask Amaranta, please.
Hi, Amaranta. What's the name of the session for today?
Hello. Before they were stars.
Okay. Before they were stars. Okay. Before they were stars. And now, what is the goal? Remember that for every session, we have a goal. Por cada sesión, tenemos una meta, un propósito. What is the goal or the objective for today? Well, that's it. What's the objective for today's session? What is the objective for today, Gemma? You're going to read this part. In this session, you will learn about the simple past of the verb be and some vocabulary about places. Okay? Can you read, Gemma?
In this session, you will learn about the simple past and the verb be and some vocabulary about place.
Okay.
Place or places?
Places.
Places.
That's it. Places. Excellent. Thank you very much. Now, Claudia, what is the objective for today?
In this session, you will learn about the simple past of the verb be Some vocabulary about places.
That's it. Very good. Excellent. Amaranta, what is the objective for today?
Okay, in this session, you will learn about the simple past of the verb be and some vocabulary about places.
Yes, I just noticed that the C is missing right here. It's vocabulary, okay? So sorry, the C is missing. Okay, but it's vocabulary, some vocabulary about places. Ya, vamos a ver entonces, ya estamos ingresando a lo que es pasado simple. Pero esta vez vamos a empezar de a poco, ¿sí? Vamos a ir con pasado simple del verbo be, nada más, ¿ok? Vamos a ver algunas estructuras y vamos a practicar también algunas conversaciones. Hello, Karen. Good evening. How are you? Are you okay?
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, that's perfect. Very good, ladies. Thank you. So now let's begin with our session for today. Let's look at these people. Let's look at these people. Who are they? Who are they? For example, we have Jennifer Lopez. What else? We have
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan, right? Halle Berry. Did you see Emergency Call 911? Yeah, the movie. It was very nice, actually. Who's this?
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, right? We have Simon Cowell, Megan Fox, Kanye West. All right, we have different people right here. All right, look at the photos then of some famous people. Who is a singer? Who is a singer there?
Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez is a singer. Good. Is
Lady
there
Gaga.
Lady Gaga is a singer? What else? Is there another singer?
Kanye West.
Yes, very good. And who is an actor?
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan is an actor. Another actor?
Megan Fox.
Megan
Russell
Fox.
Halle
What?
Berry.
Hugh
Russell
Jackman,
Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
Halle Berry. Yes, that's it. Excellent. And who makes movies? Who makes movies? I think it's Peter Jackson or Russell Crowe. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. And who has a TV show?
Simon Cowell.
Simon Cowell.
Simon Cowell has a TV show. Yes, very good. Excellent. And do you know this man? Who is this man? Do you know him? Who is he? You don't know?
Legend.
His name is Lucien Laviscount. Okay, Laviscount. This is Lucien Laviscount. Is he a singer? Is he an actor? What does he do?
An actor?
He is an actor, yes. He works in Emily in Paris, actually. Si no han visto Emily in Paris, les recomiendo la serie, es muy buena. Emily in Paris, okay? And he works there. Lucien Laviscount, his name is Alfie in the series, okay? So go and watch it. Great. Okay, good. Well, now, can you guess their all jobs and write the names? They're all jobs. Por eso la sesión se llama Before They Were Stars or Before They Were Famous. Ok, vamos a ver qué es lo que realizaban estas personas antes. ¿A qué se dedicaban? ¿Qué eran? Ok, before they were stars. Let's guess. The first one. Who was an office worker? Who was an office worker? Maybe Simon Cowell, Halle Berry, Jackie Chan, Hugh Jackman. Who was an office worker, guys? You have to guess. Solo tienen que adivinar, no tienen que dar la respuesta.
Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson, okay. Peter Jackson was an office worker. And who was a waiter and a DJ? Who was a waiter and a DJ?
Hugh Jackman.
Okay, yeah, Hugh Jackman. Good. What else? Is there another? Who was first job was at a newspaper? Whose job? Who worked at a newspaper, guys? Maybe Lady Gaga worked at a newspaper. Hello, Jorge Calderon. Who is Jorge Calderon? Good evening.
Soy yo, Amaranta.
Okay, Amaranta. All right, perfect. Great. And who was a dancer on a TV show, guys? Who was a dancer?
Maybe Lady Gaga.
Maybe Lady Gaga at a TV show, maybe. Okay. And who was a clown? ¿Quién era payasito? Who was a clown? I think it was Peter
Jackie
Jackson.
Chan.
Jackie Chan,
Chan?
maybe. Yeah, maybe Jackie Chan. Okay. Maybe he was a clown. And who was a construction worker in Australia? Who was a construction worker in Australia? I think it was Jackman, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. And who were waitresses? I think it was Halle Berry and Megan Fox. They were waitresses. And the last one, who were salespeople? Salespeople. Maybe Russell Crowe, maybe, right? Okay, so let's listen. You're going to listen and you're going to check your answers, all right? Vamos a escuchar y vamos a corregir nuestras respuestas, ¿de acuerdo? Entonces, aquí vamos. Here we go. Are you ready to listen? Yes, ¿estamos listos para escuchar? Are you ready? Okay, here we go.
3.50. 1. Simon Cowell was an office worker. 2.
Russell Crowe was a waiter and a DJ.
3. Peter Jackson's first job was at a newspaper. 4.
Jennifer Lopez was a dancer on a TV show.
5. Hugh Jackman was a clown. 6.
Jackie Chan was a construction worker in Australia.
7. Megan Fox and Lady Gaga were waitresses. 8.
Halle Berry and Kanye West were salespeople.
Okay, that's it. Did you write the answers or do you want to listen again? Did you do it? Or do you want to listen one more time? Are you ready? Yes? Okay. So number one, who was number one? Who was an office worker?
Simon Cowell.
Simon Cowell. Okay. Simon Cowell was an office worker. Very good. So Simon Cowell. Perfect. Simon Cowell. And another, the next one.
Russell Crowe.
Russell. Okay. Russell Crowe. That's it. Russell Crowe was a waiter and a DJ. Perfect. Russell Crowe. Good. Next one. 3.
Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson. That's it. Peter Jackson's first job was, that's it. Peter Jackson. Excellent. The next one, number 4. Who was the dancer?
Jennifer
Jennifer
Lopez.
Lopez.
J-Lo, right? Jennifer Lopez was a dancer. Good. Next, number 5.
Hugh Jackman.
What?
Hugh Jackman.
Yes, very good. Hugh Jackman. Excellent. The next one,
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan was a construction worker, right? Jackie Chan in Australia. Next, number 7.
Megan Fox y Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Megan Fox and Lady Gaga, right? Megan Fox and Lady Gaga was a waitress, right? Next one.
Kanye West
y
and Halle Berry.
Kanye
Yes.
West.
Kanye West and the other?
Halle Berry.
Eric. Yes, that's it. Excellent. Berry and Kanye West. Excellent. What did I do? Kanye West. Okay. Very good, ladies. Thank you so much. That's it. So, fíjense bien en las estructuras que estamos utilizando aquí. We are using was and were para referirnos al pasado, ¿no? Lady Gaga fue mesera. Russell Crowe fue DJ, ¿no? Entonces, utilizamos was and were para referirnos a algo del pasado, algo que fue o que era en el pasado. Bien. Entonces, ¿cuándo utilizaremos was and cuándo utilizaremos were, guys? What do you think? Simon Cowell was, for example. Megan Fox and Lady Gaga were. What's the difference then?
Simon Cowell was a singular.
Yes.
Megan Fox and Lady Gaga is plural.
Plural, yes, very good, Hema. Excellent. Megan Fox and Lady Gaga, it's plural. 2 people, 2 or more people. Okay, and Simon Cowell, just 1. That's singular. Okay, perfect. Very good. Okay, now let's move forward to the next part. Let's see the grammar, okay? Let's see the grammar sentences right here, and we are going to listen. Yeah, we're going to listen, and after that, we will talk a little bit. You ready? Here we go.
3.51.
I was a teacher.
I wasn't a teacher.
You were at work last night.
You weren't at work last night.
She was at school yesterday.
He wasn't at home yesterday.
It was cold last week.
It wasn't cold last week.
We were at the gym.
We weren't at the gym.
You were late.
You weren't late.
They were in London.
They weren't in London.
That's it. So we have affirmative sentences and negative sentences. Okay, for plural, we use were, as you can see. We, you, and they trabajan con were. El resto con was. All right, let's read the sentences. Gemma, can you read the first? Affirmative and negative, please.
I was a teacher. I wasn't a teacher.
Repeat the affirmative.
I was.
I was a teacher. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Claudia, continue.
You were at work last night. You weren't at work last night.
Good. That's it. Amaranta. Next one.
He was at school yesterday. He wasn't at home yesterday.
Excellent. Thank you. Next one. Continue, please. Karen.
It was cold last week, and it wasn't cold last week.
Very good. It wasn't cold last week. Next one, please. Can you read Gemma?
We were at the gym. We were at the gym.
We
Work.
weren't. We
Work.
weren't. Okay.
Work.
That's it. Thank you. Continue, Claudia. Next ones.
You were late. You weren't late.
Great. And the last one. Amaranta.
Okay. They were in London. They weren't in London.
Perfect. They weren't in London. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Very good. Do you have any questions so far? For example, I can say I was, let me make it bigger. This is going to be like 36. Great. For example, I was at the beach on the weekend. Okay, I was at the beach on the weekend. Ustedes me van a brindar un ejemplo. Yeah, so I was at the beach on the weekend. What about you, ladies? Can you tell me one example? Please raise your hand or turn on your microphone if you want to participate. Let's listen to Claudia. Are you ready, Claudia?
One moment, teacher, please.
Okay. Maybe Karen, are you ready?
Maybe I was at the school yesterday.
Yes, I was at school yesterday. Perfect. I was at school yesterday. Amaranta, are you ready?
Okay. Lo siento, profe, es que estoy un poco ocupada y no escuché.
Okay. Gemma, are you ready?
I was at home church on the beach on the weekend. Sorry.
Repeat, please.
I was at home and church on the weekend.
I was at home. What else?
Estuve en casa y en mi iglesia en el fin de semana.
Okay, I was at home and at church.
Church.
At church. I was at home and at church on the weekend. Perfect. That's it. Very good. At church. Great. Now, Claudia, you ready? Thank you, Gemma. Very good.
No, I was at a wedding last Saturday.
At a wedding. That's nice. Okay. Did you dance a lot at the wedding? Did you dance?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Nice. Very good. She was at a party, at a wedding party, actually. Very good. Now, how do we how do we make questions in the simple past? How do we make questions, guys? Let's see. Here we go.
Were you late?
Yes, I was. No, I wasn't.
Was she a waitress?
Yes, she was. No, she wasn't.
Where were you yesterday?
I was at the beach.
When was he at the gym?
About 3:30 yesterday.
Okay, very good. So, let's see. Fíjense bien, ¿cómo es que estructuramos las preguntas en pasado simple? Si es una pregunta cerrada, que no tiene question word, empezamos con was or were, ¿verdad? Were you late? Was she a waitress? My question is for Gemma. Gemma, were you at church this weekend? Last weekend, sorry. Were you at church last weekend?
Yes, I was.
Yes, I was. Very good. Claudia, were you at a wedding party last weekend?
Yes. Yes, I was.
Very good. Karen, were you at school yesterday?
Yes, I was.
Excellent. That's it. Claudia, were you at the gym yesterday?
Oh, no.
No,
No. I wasn't.
I wasn't. Gemma, were you at the supermarket this weekend?
No, I wasn't.
That's it. ¿Se dan cuenta? That's it. Very good. Now, ahora con los question words es diferente porque ya empezamos ahí con el question word, ¿sí? Iniciamos la pregunta, where, when, etc. Where were you yesterday? Where were you yesterday? Fíjense bien que hay diferencia en la pronunciación de estas dos palabritas, ¿ok? Where and were. Where with a smile. Where with a smile. Where were you yesterday? Okay, entonces, that's it. Good. Perfect. Entonces, podemos utilizar el pasado simple con algunas expresiones de tiempo, como por ejemplo, this morning. Where were you this morning? Yesterday, last night, last week, last month, last year, la semana pasada, el mes pasado, el año pasado, etc. Okay? Perfect. Very good. I don't know if you have any questions. Do you have questions? No question. Okay. So let's check it out. Here we go. Vamos entonces con los ejercicios. Okay, let's see the exercises. Here we go. First, let's order the words to make questions and statements. Okay, vamos a ordenar las palabras. For example, here, you at home night were last. Were you at home last night? Were you at home last night? Okay, so let's begin with number 1. Who wants to do number 1? Last in school were they? It's a question, by the way. It's a question.
Were they in school last week?
Excellent. Were they in school last week? Let me write it for you. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. That was perfect. 18. Yeah. Were you, oh, were they, sorry, right? Were they in school last week? Perfect. Great. Who wants to do number 2? Excellent, Julissa. Number 2. Who wants to do number 2?
I wasn't a student last year.
Very good. I wasn't a student last year. Last year. Okay. Number 3. Who wants to do number 3? Okay, Karen.
where were you last week?
Where were you last week? Very good. Where were you last week? Perfect. Now, Gemma, would you like to do number 4?
Were they in Australia months last were we?
¿De dónde me sacaste el they? No hay they en esta oración, Gemma. Do it again. What's number 4, guys? We
were in Australia last month.
Yes, we were. Nosotros estuvimos en Australia, okay? We were in Australia last month, okay? Perfect. Number 5. Teacher, morning, this hour, late was. ¿Cómo empezamos las preguntas?
Con was.
Was, okay, was. What else?
Was our teacher.
Was our teacher.
This late morning.
This late morning? Late.
Late this morning.
Yes, late this morning, okay? El profesor llegó tarde esta mañana. That's it. Was our teacher late this morning? Nuestro profesor, actually. Yes, and number 6. Who wants to do number 6, please? Who wants to do number 6? Tenemos question word, ¿verdad? ¿Cómo empiezan con question word?
What was Alice?
What was
What was Alice's time here yesterday?
Por ahí hay que cambiar una pequeña palabrita. Just one little word. What
was Alice?
What time? Okay. What time? ¿A qué hora? Recuerden que what time también funcionaría como un question word. What time? What time?
What time was Alice?
Was Alice
here yesterday?
here yesterday? Yes, Gemma, is that okay?
Sí, it's okay.
Yeah, very good. What time was Alice here yesterday? Okay, what time was Alice here yesterday? Well, she was here at 8 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, etc. Okay, very good. Vamos con el siguiente ejercicio. ¿Vale? All right. Now, we at home last night. Este está un poco más sencillo porque ya tenemos casi la estructura. Entonces, solamente tendríamos que agregar was, were, dependiendo de si es pregunta, si es negación, ¿no? Wasn't, weren't. Okay? So, for example, we weren't at home last night because it's negative, right? We weren't at home last night. Number 1. You at work last week?
Were you at work last week?
Yes. Were you at work last week? Very good. Thank you, Karen. Next one. Diego.
Diego wasn't at school.
Yes, Diego wasn't at school. Very good. Number 3. We
We were at school at 4 p.m.
All right. Claudia, is that you?
Yes.
Is that your voice? Okay, your voice is different now. We were at school at 4 p.m. at 4 o'clock, right? Yes, we were. Excellent. Next one. Gemma, ¿cómo empezamos las preguntas? Number 4. They in the meeting yesterday?
Was?
Was? They.
Okay.
Tenemos they, sujeto they.
Were they in the meeting yesterday?
Were they in the meeting yesterday? Yes. Were they in the meeting yesterday? Good. Number 5.
Maria wasn't busy yesterday.
Yes, Maria wasn't busy yesterday. Number 6. It
was a very good book.
Thank you, Karen. It was a very good book. It was a very good book. 7. Your brother in Spain last month? Tercera persona, your brother, he, ¿verdad?
I was at the gym. Oh,
7.
okay. Was your brother in Spain last month?
Yes. Was your brother in Spain last month? Number 8.
I was at the gym this morning.
That's it. I was at the gym this morning. That's it. Okay. I was. Entonces, fíjense en el cuadro gramatical quiénes trabajan con quién. Ok. Were solo trabaja con los plurales. Con you también, que es un plural. No, es singular si bien es cierto, pero también trabaja como plural. Por tanto, utilizamos were. Con we, you y they. El resto es was. Así de simple. Ok. Good. Questions? Do you have any questions? No questions?
No, teacher.
Okay, very good. Excellent, guys. Now, let's continue then. Now, what do you know now? Guys, what do you know now?
Now I know the grammar about simple past.
About simple past. Very good. Excellent. Now I know the grammar about simple past. For example,
I was at the gym yesterday.
excellent. I was at the gym. I wasn't because you weren't, Claudia, right? I wasn't. Very good. I'm just kidding. Estoy bromeando. I was at the gym yesterday. Good. I was at the gym yesterday. Perfect. What else? Another example. Hema, would you like to give us an example? And then Karen? An example in the simple past.
I was at church. I was at church.
I was at church. Very good. I was at church this morning, for example. Yes, this morning. Okay, great, Hema. Oh, your hair is looking great, Hema. Did you iron? Yeah, your hair looks different.
Thank
Looks
you.
great today. All right. What about Karen? Can you give us an example?
She was at restaurant yesterday.
She was at the restaurant yesterday. Perfect. Very good, ladies. Great. Well, let's move forward to the next part. This is pronunciation, okay? Pronunciation. Listen and repeat the words and sound. Okay, listen, please.
3.52.
Bird. First. Were. Her. Work. Bird. Bird. First. Were. Her. Work. 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 Her. Work. Bird. Bird. First. Work. nurse,
Uh-huh. That's it. So, Claudia, please, can you read the words here?
Bird, first, where, her, work, nurse.
Excellent. Very good. Karen, please, would you like to read?
Bird, first, word, her, work, and nurse.
Excellent. And Gemma, it's your turn.
Bear, first, where, her, word, nurse.
Ajá, that's it. Very good. Very easy, right? Facilito, ¿no? Las palabras tienen mucha similitud. Bird, first, were, her, work, nurse. Okay, that's it. Now let's listen and repeat the sounds and the sentences, okay? Let's listen and repeat the sounds and sentences. Let's copy the rhythm.
3.53.
bird, Were they famous?
Yes, they were. No, they weren't. They weren't famous. Up,
Was he a waiter?
Yes, he was. No, he wasn't. He wasn't a waiter.
Okay, that's it. Let's read then. Claudia, please, can you read?
Were they famous? Yes, they were. No, they weren't. They weren't famous.
Uh-huh, that's it. Excellent. Gemma, please, can you help us?
Were they famous? Famous? Yes, they were. No, they weren't. They weren't famous.
They weren't famous, okay?
Famous.
That's
Famous.
it. Thank you. Karen, please, can you read?
Were they famous? Yes, they were. No, they weren't. They weren't famous.
That's it. Now let's read the second part. Claudia?
Was he a waiter? Yes, he was. No, he wasn't. He wasn't a waiter.
Excellent. Gemma?
Was he a waiter? Yes, he was. No, he wasn't. He wasn't a waiter.
Excellent. That's it. Karen?
Was he a waiter? Yes, he was. No, he wasn't. He wasn't a waiter.
Uh-huh, that's it. Excellent. That's it. Entonces, fíjense bien que normalmente wasn't and weren't lo utilizamos, a ver, weren't lo pronunciamos como una sola sílaba, weren't. ¿Ok? No decimos weren't ni weren't, but weren't. ¿Ok? Entonces, una sílaba, weren't. Mientras que wasn't, sí, tiene dos sílabas. Wasn't, weren't. Okay, that's it. Very good. So let's practice now the speaking. Ustedes van a ir escuchando y me van a decir el pasado de la oración que escuchen. For example, she's a waitress. She was a waitress. Okay, ¿listos? Cualquiera enciende su micrófono y empezamos. Here we go.
3.54. 1. She's a waitress. She was a waitress. 2.
Is he at work?
What's the simple past? The sentence is he at work?
Was he at work?
Excellent. Was he at work? Okay, was he at work? Yes.
Was he at work?
3. We aren't famous.
We aren't famous. Negative? Negative sentences.
We wasn't famous.
We wasn't. Wasn't. We weren't famous. We weren't famous, okay?
We weren't famous.
Next one.
4.
It isn't hot.
It isn't hot. It isn't hot. Negative? Claudia, you there? She's not there. Claudia, hello? It isn't hot. What is the past tense of this sentence? What's the past tense, guys?
It wasn't
He
hot.
wasn't.
Yes, Gemma, it wasn't hot.
He wasn't hot.
Okay, let's check it out. Let's check it out.
It wasn't hot.
Yes, very good.
5. They're at home.
They're at home. They're at home. Negative.
Afirmativo, yes.
It's not a question, it's an affirmative sentence. You need to change it into the past. Affirmative. La misma oración afirmativa, pero en este caso en pasado. Ellos están en casa. ¿Cómo digo ellos estuvieron en casa?
They were at home.
They were at home. That's it. They were at home. Okay, that's it. Next one, let's continue.
They were at home. 6.
Are you sad?
What is it? Are you sad? Are you sad?
Were you sad?
Were you sad? That's it. Were you sad? Were you sad? Okay, ¿estabas triste? Were you sad? Thank you. Next one, let's continue then.
Were you sad?
7. You aren't at the gym.
What is it? You aren't at the gym.
You weren't at the gym.
Yes, very good. You aren't at the gym. And the negative, you weren't. You weren't at the gym. Okay? You weren't at the gym. Perfect. Next one, let's continue. Pay attention, please. Pay very good attention.
You weren't at the gym. 8.
I'm late.
I'm late. I'm late. What's the past tense?
I was late.
I was late. I was late. That's it. Excellent. Very good. So let's check it out here.
I was late.
I was late. That's it. Very good job. Good job, ladies. Now, let's continue with the next part, okay? Let's continue
3.53
with the next part, okay? Vocabulary. In, at, and on for places. Ya hemos visto preposiciones de lugar. Ahora vamos a ver, yes, vamos a continuar con el vocabulario y las preposiciones. Where do they work? Write the places, okay? For example, a teacher. Where does a teacher work? A teacher works in a... Where does a teacher work? In a school, right? Very good. A teacher works in a school. Great. What about number 2? A salesperson works in a...
Store.
In a store, okay, in a store. Great. For example, Saga Falabella, a salesperson works in Saga Falabella. Great. Number 3. An office worker works in an...
Work.
Where does an office worker work?
The bank.
At the bank, yes, very good. At the office, maybe in a bank. In an office, that will be an office bank, for example. Yeah, that's it. In an office, perfect. Number 4, a waiter works in a...
Restaurant.
In a restaurant. In a restaurant. That's it. Very good, ladies. Great job. Now let's continue with the next part. We're going to move forward to the vocabulary part, and then we will be back in this exercise, okay? Here we go. Please, I need you to pay very good attention. I need you to pay attention to this exercise. Here we go. Vocabulary. Listen.
3.55 1,
A city.
2,
A town.
3,
A village.
4,
A bank.
5,
A pharmacy.
6,
A school.
7,
A movie theater.
8,
A hospital.
9,
A store.
10,
A supermarket.
11,
A museum.
12.
A post office.
That's it. So please, can you read, Claudia, from 1 to 12? Can you mention all of the words, please?
Oh, a city, a town, a village, a bank, a pharmacy, a school, a movie theater, a hospital, a store, a supermarket, a museum, a post office.
Excellent job. Very good. Amaranta, do you want to read too?
Okay. 1, a city. 2, a town. 3, a village. 4, a bank. 5, a pharmacy. 6, a school. 7, a movie theater. 8, a hospital. 9, a store. 10, a supermarket. 12,
11.
11, a museum. 12, a post office.
A post office. That's it. Now let's continue with the next part, okay? 13 to 20. Please pay attention.
13,
A park.
14,
A beach.
15,
The ocean.
16,
A river.
17,
A road.
18,
A gas station.
19,
A train station.
20.
An airport.
Uh-huh. That's it. So Gemma, please, can you read from 13 to 20? Yeah, can you read all of these?
A park, a beach, the ocean, a river, a road, a gas station, a train station, an airport.
Yes, very good. So, a beach, a beach. Yeah, la I del español, a
Beach.
beach. Very good.
Beach.
And cuando tenemos dos S juntas, simplemente omitimos el sonido de una S. A gas station, ¿ok? Se une como si fuera una sola palabra, a gas station. Yes, that's it. Thank you, Gemma. Karen, please, 13 to 20. Can you read, please?
Yes. A park, a beach, the ocean, a river, a road, a gas station, a train station, an airport.
Uh-huh, that's it. Very good. Now, do you live in a village, a town, or a city? Make true statements about the place where you live. For example, I live in a town. I live in a town, okay? Let me write it for you. I live in a town. Yes, there's a pharmacy. There are some gas stations. What else? There is a hospital. And there isn't a train station. And there aren't any, for example, there aren't any bridges. What was number 16? That was a river. There aren't any rivers, okay? There aren't any rivers. So that's what you have to tell us now. You have to tell us about your city, your village, or your town. Claudia, would you like to begin? Where do you live?
I live in a town.
Okay. What is there in your town?
There are some pharmacies.
Yeah.
2 gas stations.
Gas stations, yeah.
There is a gym.
A gym, yeah.
There are some restaurants.
Okay.
There aren't any museums.
There aren't any museums. Very good. There aren't any museums. Very good. Thank you. Now let's listen to Karen. Karen, Julissa, are you ready?
Yeah. I live in a city. There is a pharmacies. There is a stores. There aren't a train station.
There isn't a train station. Okay.
There are some gas stations.
In plural, there are some gas stations.
There is some restaurants.
There are some restaurants in plural. There are some restaurants. Okay. Thank you. Gemma, it's your turn. Go ahead, please.
I live in the town, city. They are river, They are gas station. They are some gas station. They are store.
There is a store. Okay.
There
There
is a store.
What else?
There hospital.
There are hospitals.
There
Yeah.
bank.
There are or there is?
There is a bank.
There is a bank. Yeah.
There is a school.
A school. Perfect. Thank you very much. All right. So now let's go back to the previous exercise. Here we go. Now you need to complete the sentences from 1B. Right, in, at, or on. His first job was, remember, his first job was in a newspaper, at a newspaper, or on a newspaper. Vamos a verificar en el primer ejercicio, en 1B. ¿Recuerdan? His first job, cuando hablábamos de los trabajos de Lady Gaga, de Jackie Chan. His first job was at a newspaper, okay? His first job was at a newspaper. What else? Claudia? She was
a dancer on a TV show.
on a TV show, okay? On a TV show, perfect. And he was a construction worker
In Australia.
in Australia, right? In Australia. That's it. Okay. Good. Now let's complete the chart right here. We have this chart that we need to complete with in, at, or on. All right. For example, home, work, school, the beach, the gym, the airport, the bank, the movie theater, and a restaurant. What do we use for these words, guys? In, on, or at?
At.
At. Yes, at. Okay. 2, I was
In.
yeah, in bed, in the kitchen. What else? 3, I was
On.
on a bus. Very good. Let's listen, okay? Listen, please.
3.56. 1. Where were you yesterday?
I was at home.
I was at work.
I was at school.
I was at the beach.
I was at the gym.
I was at the airport.
I was at the bank.
I was at the movie theater.
I was at a restaurant.
2.
Where were you yesterday?
I was in bed.
I was in the kitchen.
I was in a car.
I was in Chicago.
I was in Australia.
I was in a meeting.
I was in the park. 3. Where were you yesterday?
I was on a bus.
I was on a train.
I was on a plane.
I was on a boat.
I was on the street.
That's it. Very good. So where were you this afternoon? The question for you is, where were you this afternoon? Okay. For example, I was at the gym this afternoon. I was at the gym. Where were you this afternoon, Karen Julissa? Were you at home, at work, in the kitchen, on a train? Karen, where were you this afternoon?
I was at the school.
At school today. Okay,
Yes.
perfect. What about you, Claudia? Where were you this afternoon?
I was at the gym.
At the gym. Perfect. Excellent. Gemma, where were you yesterday?
I was at home.
At home. Okay, very good. I was at home. ¿Se dan cuenta? Fíjense bien con quiénes trabajan cada preposición, ¿ya? Con quién trabaja cada preposición, at, in, on, etc. Okay, do you have any questions? ¿Preguntas? No questions? No? Okay, thank you very much. Claudia, question? No?
No question, teacher.
No questions. Oh, okay, thank you so much. ¿Saben qué es bueno para el dolor de cabeza? Tengo un dolor de cabeza terrible. What is good for a headache, ladies?
Sleep.
Sleep. Ya me mandó a dormir. Aparte de eso.
One coffee.
Coffee.
Tomar,
No.
tomar agua dulce.
Agua dulce. Ok, pero yo lo que quiero es dormir más tarde. Entonces, si tomo café, no me voy a dormir.
Ah, no, entonces.
No, café no, agua
antihistamínico.
Un antihistamínico.
No sé,
ya.
en Perú hay Panadol.
Sí, claro. Yes,
Sí,
of course.
una Panadol.
Creo que sí, el cambio del clima me está afectando y tomar mucha agua helada y esas cosas, creo. Ok, good. Bien. All right, thank you. Thank you, ladies. That's it. Now we are going to continue with the next part. Now I know. Y con el último ejercicio terminamos, ¿vale? Now I know the vocabulary about what?
The places, about places.
About places. Yes, I know the vocabulary about places. Good. For example?
Town.
A town. Yeah, Gemma?
At home.
Home. Okay. Yeah, but places. Home.
Bank. The bank.
A bank. Yes, a bank. Good. What else, Karen?
City.
A city, right? A city, a park, the beach, the ocean,
Village.
a village. Excellent. A village. Great. Very good, ladies. Now, test the partners, say the close book. All right. For example, what do we say with school? What preposition do we use for school? At, in, or on? School. At the school. A bus.
On
a bus. Very good. The gym.
at the gym.
At the gym. Perfect. Excellent. The kitchen.
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
Work.
At work.
At work.
At work. Excellent. That's it. Very good, ladies. Now let's listen to 3.57. Where was Jason yesterday? Listen and complete the sentences. Okay, so you need to pay very good attention because we are about to listen to this recording. Okay, we're about to listen to this recording. Here we go. Listen. For example, at 6 o'clock, he was in bed. Continue.
3.57. 1. Two. 3. 3, 4,
'Tea or coffee, sir?'
5, 6. Good afternoon. Can I help you?
Yes. Can I change money, please?
Yes, sir. 7. Welcome to Sunny Cafe.
Hi. A sandwich, please.
8.
Oh my gosh, that's snoring. Okay, I hate that. So number 1, he was in bed at 6 o'clock. At 8, where was he at 8 o'clock?
He was in a car.
He was in a car. Yeah, he was in a car. What about number 3? Where was he? At
He
9.
he was on the street.
On the street, maybe. Yes, he was
Street.
on the. Okay. 4. Where was he at 11 o'clock?
He
Teacher.
was
He was in an
in the
airplane.
airplane.
In an airplane? He was on an airplane. Yes, he was on a plane at 11 o'clock on an airplane. Number 5, where was he at 3 p.m. at 3 o'clock?
He was in the park.
In the park? Are you sure it was the park? I think it was. He was at the beach, I guess. But maybe it could be the park. Maybe it could be the park or at the beach. I couldn't understand very well. And number 6, where was he at 4 o'clock?
He was at a restaurant.
At a restaurant. Number 6? No.
Our cafe.
No, number 6. At 4 o'clock. Where was he?
In
He
a
said,
bank.
yes, very good, Amaranta. He was in a bank, okay? And the next one, number 7. Where was he at 7 o'clock?
He
Huh?
was at restaurant.
The cafe.
At a cafe, right? At a cafe, because he said 1 coffee, right? He wanted some coffee, so he was at a cafe. It could be at a restaurant too. It could be at a restaurant. It's possible. And number 8. 8. Where was he at 10 o'clock?
He was in a bed.
He was in bed. Okay, he was in bed. Very good. He was in bed. Perfect. Now let's make sentences about the pictures that you can see right here. We have pictures 1 to 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's see. Number 1, where was he this morning, for example? Where was he this morning?
He was at the gym.
He was at the gym. Very good. What about number 2? Where were they this afternoon?
We were at the restaurant.
We were at the restaurant. They were at the restaurant because I said they. Where were they at the restaurant? Yeah, we were. It's correct too. It's correct. Number 3 depends on the context. Number 3. Where was she yesterday? Huh? Where was she?
She was watch TV.
She was at home, ok. Estamos viendo lugares, ya, estamos viendo lugares. ¿Dónde estaba? En casa. Next, she was at home. Number 4, where was she? Where was she? Number 4. She was at home too. She was at home, right? Where else could she be? She was at home. And number 5, where were they this afternoon?
We were in
At the movie theater.
At the movie theater, yes. At the movie theater or at the movies, at the cinema too. It's correct. All right, excellent. All right. Now let's continue. Well, oh, sorry. The last exercise, ask and answer questions about this. Yeah, for example, where were you yesterday at 7 a.m.? Karen, where were you yesterday at 7 a.m.?
I was in bed.
Okay, at 7 a.m. I was in bed. Very good. What about you, Claudia?
I was travel on the bus.
I was on a bus. Just that. I was on a bus. ¿Quieres utilizar pasado continuo? I was traveling. Pero es una estructura que todavía no hemos visto. I was traveling on a bus. Or
Okay, teacher.
I was on a bus. Good. Gemma, what about you? Where were you yesterday at 10 a.m.?
I was at home.
At home, good. Where were you yesterday at 4 p.m., Karen? Where were you yesterday at 4 p.m.?
I was at school.
At school, okay. Good. And you, Claudia, where were you yesterday at 4 p.m.?
I was on the beach for the week.
Yeah. Yesterday at 4 p.m.?
Last week.
Okay, but I'm talking about yesterday. What were where were you yesterday? At 4. At home?
Yes.
I was at home, okay? You, Gemma, where were you yesterday at 4 p.m.?
I was a train.
On a train?
On a train.
Yes, okay. And where were you last Saturday night? For example, last Saturday night, I was at the beach. I was at the beach last Saturday night. Where were you last Saturday night, Claudia?
Excuse me, teacher, repeat again, please.
Where were you last Saturday night? Number 4.
I was at the wedding.
Okay, at the wedding, good.
Friends.
All right. What about you, Karen? Where were you Saturday night?
I was at home.
At home, okay. And you, Gemma, where were you last Saturday night?
I was on the bus.
On the bus, okay. On a
Porque
bus.
venía para casa, así que venía en el bus.
Okay, I was on a bus. Perfect. That's it. Entonces, recuerden, was para singular, incluso la tercera persona, y were para los plurales. We, they, you, okay? That's it. Muy bien, ladies. Thank you very much for your attendance today. That was very good. Don't forget to follow us on social media. Thank you so much for being here on this lesson. No se olviden que tenemos 2 clases más y estamos terminando con el curso. No se olviden de seguirnos en todas nuestras redes, las personas que nos siguen en YouTube. como English Pro 0301. Bien, y este lunes 6 de marzo estamos iniciando con nuevos cursos. No son gratuitos esos cursos, pero igual pueden pedirnos información por por nuestra cuenta de Instagram, por YouTube si desean, por TikTok también, por nuestro correo, por WhatsApp. Tenemos todos los medios de comunicación, pueden escribirnos y pedirnos información, ¿ok? Muy bien, chicas. Thank you so much for being here. Have a beautiful
Thank
night.
you, teacher.
Thank you. Well, I see you on Thursday, okay? Goodbye. Thank you.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye.